Hey guys, we are back for a brand new episode of the podcast, episode 56. And the Deem comes back again for 2 episodes in a row. It's unbelievable. So how are you? How's your weekend, man?
Weekend sucks as usual, Now just do the basics in it: shopping, cleaning the house, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nice sunny weekend though.
Yeah.
Just chill in the garden for a bit. But wish I could do a barbecue. Ain't got the equipment yet, but soon.
Soon barbecue soon. We're gonna be doing a nice barbecue in the house.
It's really hot summer though. It's nice though.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's super hot, man. Like I was dying, man. I got like a mini fan in the house, like a little tiny one. I was using that next to me on my bedside table before I was going to sleep. But
that's the thing that sucks, like when it's so hot though, and obviously I work nights, and then you try to sleep in the day, and you're just sweating while you're sleeping.
Yeah, I had hay fever. I got hay fever as well. So when you got hay fever, yeah, summer's the worst. That's the one thing you hate about summer is the hay fever. But moving on from that, let's talk about what people want to hear. People don't want to hear about our boring lives. People want to hear.
But one before we move on, subscribe to our podcast. Especially the audio as well. If you're out and about, you can just listen to us on SoundCloud or Spotify, Stitcher, and all the that jazz.
Apple Podcast, Amazon Music now as well, and on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the videos, because the more you like the videos, the more YouTube will show our videos out to the world. And one more thing, listeners Q&A. I did a post. We didn't get anything, but yeah, we're gonna no one cares. But
we're not popular enough.
We're not popular enough yet. But I suggest you do it now, because when we do get popular, we don't want to know, like people like Aaron Lawani and like thing in it. Like when we become that level,
day one.
Yeah, then you
remember the day one fans. The day one.
They're gonna be dying for the questions. Okay, so yeah. So, make sure I'm gonna do another post for the next episode that we do like this, and
totally. We're I think because we have been on and off, listeners are a bit, these guys not on it, so we are on it, and we're gonna hopefully they sponsor us as well. On it.
People want commitment in it. That's what it is. People want commitment from the podcasters, in it. People don't want like no shows and
well, it's an easy setup now. So
people don't want.
Still haven't got the new camera. That will be coming soon, in a month's time.
Yeah. People don't want layoffs in it. They want people active fighters, as they say. So I mean, I'll talk about the card over the weekend and a bit of the fight. So I'll start.
Do the post fight.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do a post fight now. We're gonna talk about Logan Paul versus Mayweather. Did you watch it then?
Yeah, I watched all 8 boring rounds. Yeah.
Oh, you watched all the 8 rounds? I'll be honest with you. I didn't really watch it. I watched the highlights, a bit of it. So all I got from it was all I saw was that flurry from Logan Paul. What round was that? First, second round?
Fourth round when he clipped him in the head with the right hook or something, overhand.
And he was
everybody was he got him. He wobbled.
Mayweather wasn't hurt. I don't think he was hurt.
Apparently he was wobbled. I don't know where that was, but still.
I think they're doing that for like viewership. But I think it's embarrassing that Mayweather didn't finish him. I don't know why.
But you know what though? Because we did say Mayweather was gonna finish him, but when I looked at the fight though, the Logan Paul was huge though compared to him.
Yeah, no, I know, but you think a guy that skilled, he'll be able to finish Logan Paul on it, like realistically. Do you think he didn't want to finish him? He just was playing but he was just.
You know what? I think the age comes into play now. He's 44 now, man. And think about it. I don't think his power translated as well as we thought it would, because he doesn't have the same speed as when he fought Conor.
Yeah,
you could see that. Unless it was his choice to let it go 8 rounds, we don't know. Only he knows in it. So basically, from what I see, is just that Logan Paul actually won, the fight, in the sense that he lasted 8 rounds. So
we didn't win though, on it. Like Mayweather won. Like, did you see the stats? Logan Paul's strike rate
Yeah.
was like 13%. Like he threw 200 and he only got like 10 strikes.
Oh yeah, obviously, but he won in the sense that he survived, and he survived against the
but
legend.
it's not really a win. But what I'm saying is, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Like you TPE, the best ever, and he didn't finish a YouTuber, and well, you can't say the YouTuber now, but yeah, you can. But what? There was a meme in it. Posted Facebook. They go that why the hell on the stats do they have the Instagram followers? Like that's gonna make a difference in the fight. Like it's becoming like boxing is becoming like a shit show. Like there's all these fights now, celebrity fights. I think back in the day they even did celebrity. I think within a year it'll probably die out anyways in 1-2 years.
I don't think it will die out because most of the card, like most of the Showtime's cards are not celebrity, like circus, fights. They're actual cards or boxing cards, and this is just a one-off for the year. So once a year or twice a year, I think people don't care, and they just want to see the spectacle. So I think it's going to carry on.
Yeah, I mean, we still got great fights coming up, like Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao, and then you got
you got Wilder and Fury.
Yeah. Fortunately, Joshua and Fury didn't get through in it. I mean, let's be honest, in MMA that would never happen. What happened there?
Yeah.
I guess
but it was on the contract though, win, lose, or draw, and that they were gonna get the rematch. So
yeah. So I guess what do you think of that? Like just like quick thought, 10-second thought on that fight.
What Logan Paul?
No, Wilder and Fury.
Oh, Wilder and Fury. Isn't it happening in June?
A couple of weeks, yeah, I think it's happening.
Yeah, 20 something in June. So that fight, I can't wait to watch it, but it's a bit, out of nowhere. Like it just came out a couple of 2-3 months.
After the second fight, after you saw him get like his ass beat, but
yeah,
I think he's gonna he's training his boxing now with a guy called Malik Scott, who he actually fought. Deontay Wilder fought and knocked him out, but he's a pro boxer. He's a coach now, and he's been coaching Wilder and helping him work on his technique and things like that. So if Wilder comes more technical, man, he's gonna be a problem. I'll tell you that.
I still don't think he's gained that much. When's it? How many months has it been since he got beat up in it? About 7, 8 months, 9 months.
Yeah,
but he's not gonna gain that much skill the way he's gonna beat Fury.
Well, he is a professional. I mean, if he's training every day, I mean, why not?
But mentally after that fight, he was screwed, man. Like he was blaming like other, he fight his corner, coach.
Yeah, it's not a good sign, but I mean, what can we do? Anyways, Logan Paul Mayweather, and I like there was other fights on there, but they all were like.
Shall we just allow them?
Yeah. We gotta talk about a lot of things, but Mayweather. Final thoughts, Mayweather, Logan Paul.
I thought it was a spectacle as it was gonna be, but I did want Mayweather to finish him, which that was a big letdown. There was some booing in the match, some fans were booing, during the match. Mayweather looked like he slowed down a bit in the middle, slightly. I think the 5th or 6th round.
You can't like blame people though, on it.
Yeah,
because think how much they paid, and then you get that.
But then Mayweather's blaming Logan Paul for grabbing him every couple of seconds, which is true though. He was grabbing him, trying to survive in it. It was all right fight, man. I didn't pay for it, so it's all right.
Yeah, the big question is, who did better, Logan Paul or Conor McGregor? Because I saw online some people claiming that Logan Paul did better, which is crazy. But what do you think of that?
Nah, Conor McGregor, the only reason he actually got TKO'd was because it was a professional fight, and Mayweather actually trained for that fight properly.
Yeah.
So and it was it was gonna go on his record in it. So this one, he didn't care about it. He said this fight was a robbery. He said it himself after post match, the press conference. Yeah. He said this was a robbery. Basically, he just robbed everybody in it. The money.
He robbed everybody. You all got robbed. All you boxing fans got robbed. But
I think we should end it on that note.
Yeah, I think we should end it. But before that, everyone's saying if Jake Paul beats Woodley, he gets He's gonna fight Mayweather. That's what Mayweather's thinking.
Yeah, I don't think he'll. You know what though? Jake Paul has gotten better. He's better than Logan Paul.
Nah, I don't think he is.
What in skill wise?
Nah, I don't think he is. I think technically Logan Paul's better.
Yeah, we'll see in it, but
we'll find out. I mean, let him fight Woodley.
I think Jake Paul has been training harder than Logan Paul though, so I think he will get sooner or later. He'll get much better than him.
But you could say he's had more fights than it.
Yeah, and he will get better in skill wise because for Logan Paul, it doesn't look like he's saying he wants to do this long term, but when you look at it though, I don't think.
What do you think of Logan Paul in MMA?
Yeah, he did say he wanted to do MMA.
You think he'll do good in MMA? I mean, let's be honest, he'll do better than CM Punk.
Oh yeah, that's the one that shit shows that UFC had was CM Punk. We forgot to mention that. But yeah, he will do better than CM Punk definitely.
You think so?
But I think
yeah, I think he definitely. Do you see where he came out with that necklace, Charizard first edition?
Yeah, Pokemon Master Card.
Apparently, that's worth like over 200 grand.
He said it's worth $1 million now in the press conference.
Yeah, but when he bought it,
$1 million card.
He spent like 270 grand they go on that.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man.
That's it. He robbed everybody as well.
So I'm surprised it changed.
How much did he get paid? How much did they get paid?
He got paid 20 million. He got paid 20 million.
Serious shit, man.
20 million.
Anybody fight Mayweather for 20 million?
Yeah, I'll fight Mayweather for $1 million. I'll fight Mayweather for 500,000. I'll fight him. Like, why not?
That's it. Maybe one day we'll get big enough to do a celebrity show.
The Dame, Nadeem, man.
Oh, you know what?
By the way, the reason why we call my brother the Dean, if people that don't know, is because of Alistair Overeem. He names the Reem in it, and he was on the Steads back there, and he was a big guy in it. And then we call my brother the Dean.
Another big guy. So, like I was saying, that the Dean, it reminds me of the Reem in it. You know what you're saying? Yeah, so he's gone to kickboxing. Glory. He signed. I just saw it like an hour or two ago. So I'll just show it now on the screen.
Alistair Overeem.
Yeah, I'll show you.
The Reem signed with the Glory. Wow.
Yeah, look.
Sharing on the screen. All right.
So, you want to go on? MMA junkie, MMA fighting, MMA news. Everybody's, got it on the news. We'll just click on MMA junkie, see what they're saying. UFC departure. Alistair Overeem signs multi-fight Glory kickboxing contract. He hasn't fought in Glory for how many years, bro? Like a decade.
Wow. No, he's never fought in Glory.
Huh? Hasn't? Kickboxing. Sorry,
he fought in K1. He fought in K1.
Yeah. Yeah, he's.
As you can see, my brother's a casual in kickboxing, but yeah, he fought in K1. And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I think they're gonna set up a big fight, and you know who that fight's gonna be?
Yeah.
Badr Hari. They're gonna set a fight with Badr Hari. I'm telling you. Alistair Overeem versus Badr Hari. You heard it here first on MMA Diagnosis. Badr Hari versus Alistair Overeem 3. They're 1-on-1, Badr Hari got knocked out. Do you know the story?
Yeah, correct.
You know the story between Badr Hari and Alistair Overeem? So basically, Overeem beat up Krokop, right, in Dream. So Overeem beat up Krokop in Dream. This was before Overeem was, Ubereem, and basically, Badr Hari called him out and goes to him, forget this, forget this gay shit in it and do let's do real fighting and kickboxing. Yeah, because Alistair was grappling in that. And then Alistair accepted the challenge, right? And everyone's like, Badr Hari's gonna KO him and this and that.
Yeah.
And then you see Alistair KOs Badr Hari and the kickboxing in the kickboxing fight MMA guy. They're supposed to do an MMA fight, but apparently Badr didn't do the MMA fight. And they're supposed to have one MMA fight, one kickboxing fight, but Badr didn't do the MMA fight after that. And then I think 1 or 2 years later, they had a rematch in the Grand Prix, in the K1 Grand Prix, heavyweight Grand Prix. Badr and Overeem, they had a rematch. So what happened was Badr got jacked in it. Like in the first fight, he was like skinny, and in the second fight, he became Uber Badr in it. Uber Hari.
How did he get jacked? With what sauce?
Uber Hari. I don't know what hummus he was on in it, or what shawarma he was on in it. But I tell you now, he got jacked. and then Badr beat him up in the second fight. So they're 1-on-1. So it makes sense for Glory. I think what Glory's gonna do, they're gonna give him one starter fight in it. And then hopefully he doesn't lose that. But yeah, they're hoping they'll probably do one fight. They might actually do it on his first fight, They might do it. What do you think? You think they'll do that fight? Because Badr makes the most money in kickboxing. He's the most probably paid guy in kickboxing.
Yeah, maybe they want to make big bucks straight away, and actually sell.
You can't risk Overeem losing then.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, we'll see in it, because why did the UFC release him though? He actually won fights. He didn't lose all his fights.
I think what it is. First of all, they paid him a lot of money. They paid him 500K, I think, just to show.
I think they paid him more than that.
No, but just to show they paid him 500K.
No, because you know why? I remember Mark Hunt in the last couple of 4 or 5 fights, he was getting 750, bro. I think Overeem was getting more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, Overeem.
So think about that. Age-wise, they paid him. He's declining now. He's basically at the tail end of his career. Yeah.
Let me try to find that. Alistair Overeem, what UFC paid. Let's see what he got for his. Yeah, shit. Yeah, he did. I told you. 850. Wow. Last fights, bro. He wanted a lot of his fights.
Made some big money, man.
I don't know if this is in order.
He made a big money to get knocked out by Ngannou into 7 heavens. But the 800.
Who was his last fight? I can't even remember half time.
I'll tell you what though, Alistair Overeem, I'm a big fan, man. Win or lose, man. That guy is just
Even when he was the Reem man. Oh, still loved him, man. When he kicked the shit.
His documentary, The Reem Man. I remember showing my friends and people that I knew, everyone that when he was in Japan, he was sick when he was in Japan, and he was a Strikeforce champion, K1 champion.
We should do reaction videos for his own fights, Hopefully we don't maybe make a second channel for that. Reaction videos.
No, we could just make another segment, separate video on the channel.
No, I mean because sometimes a lot of people do that for a second channel just in case, in the main channel save. But can we carry on now? Because
let's carry on.
I'm gonna stop sharing.
That's interesting. They're talking about fighter pay, right? And Josh Thompson goes. Apparently, this is actually news. Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
He was complaining about fighter pay. He goes basically, he gives 20% to his manager or something. The 50 grand bonus. the 50 grand bonus.
Yeah.
Apparently, he goes that he only gets 15 grand after taxes and all that, and then he gives his manager more than 10%, and then I was listening to it on the Weighing In podcast, and then Josh Thompson was like, "That's crazy! You should only give your manager 10% if he's taking
maximum."
And he goes, he shouldn't even be touching your bonuses. But apparently a lot of managers they add that in, they get bonus percentage. But it's what's the manager deserve the bonus for? The fighter earned the bonus.
That comes into play. A lot of these scumbag managers. There's a lot of them in the game.
What do you think of John Jones leaving front row management, Abraham Kawa, and he's gone with Richard?
Well, the story with him was that the story with him for 3 years they didn't even talk. Malky and him in it. So he was dealing with his brother. What's it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but then obviously now he's gone to that boxing guy.
Richard Schaefer. He's former CEO of
as an advisor as well. So not he's full
just to
that's mad though. I think it's crazy that he was doing his own fight contract.
Yeah, it's probably a good move for him because Richard Schaefer, he's very experienced in the boxing game.
Yeah,
so he'll probably figure out something where he can get John Jones what he's worth.
That's true. Boxing
that's one area. That's one area where MMA is lacking, right? Is the fighter payment. In boxing, they've got that covered.
I think Dana White was pissed off when Jake Paul was talking about that. The fight pay.
Yeah,
he's right though. He's right. Everybody knew.
He's definitely right. Fight pay is ridiculous. Ngannou was saying in it, how come we're not getting paid this much? What are we doing wrong? But the thing is, you need to make a stand in it.
I think there needs to be a bit more pay, but not too much where it becomes to the boxing round. Because boxing, we know there's a big disparity. we only look at the top few fighters in it of each like division. They get paid millions, but most of the fighters get paid less than UFC fighters. Like boxing,
that's what people don't talk about though. They don't like talking about that.
Yeah,
but
that's a big disparity. At least with MMA, that's a big thing that going on to like Claressa Shields now. Why do you think she's coming to mixed martial arts? Because she's gonna get paid millions.
Men get paid good though, but women don't. But I tell you what though, women MMA is way above women's boxing in terms of everything and exposure.
You can become a millionaire women's MMA, where in boxing that'll never happen.
We're gonna get into Claressa Shields in a bit. But yeah, man.
Let's go into
the actual fights now. So we're gonna start off with UFC 263, the big card.
Do you want to talk about UFC Fight Night? Rozenstruik quickly.
Okay, we'll do a quick 1 minute. So yeah, basically Rozenstruik, he KO'd Augusto Sakai in the last second of the first round. Knocked him in the last second, and they stopped it.
Walt Harris as well. Oh, okay.
One thing that bothers me is Rozenstruik keeps his chin up when he strikes, and
well, that's why he got babooned by thingy and gone.
I know, yeah. He's a good fighter though. When he lets it go, he's like a beast. But when he's hesitant, it's like he moves back, and then, but once he let go, he knocked Sakai out. And then we'll talk about probably the best fight in the card. Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Michael Beza, I think. I can't pronounce his name.
I can't remember.
Just check it.
I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah. So that fight was that was a good fight, man. That was entertaining.
Walt Harris versus thingy.
Yeah, Walter. Yeah. I mean, before we talk about that, the Ponzinibbio fight was pretty good. It was entertaining. It might be fight of the year, So you should definitely watch that fight. But
I need to watch it as well because I missed it.
I watched it, but Ponzinibbio, he showed his veteran against Michael, because Michael Beza beat a lot of guys. He knocked out Matt Brown, and he was a 10-0. So he was actually.
Yeah. But, I read about that. I didn't watch the fight though.
Yeah, so Ponzinibbio came back, showed his veteran. He got calf kicked a bit though. He survived, but then. He got the W. So good one from Ponzinibbio. I mean, let's talk about what you said. Walt Harris versus Marcin Tybura. Walt Harris was doing really good, and then he got tired, and then Marcin Tybura just.
But in first round as well.
Yeah, first round. He just weathered the storm and then just beat him.
I didn't get tired, boy. One.
Yeah, like with life and stuff. So it's a bit tricky one, but. Okay, you want to get into
we're going to this week's fight card.
Yeah, let's get into the UFC 263 this weekend coming. I mean, how do you want to break it down? You want to break down from the main top to the bottom? Or the main card? We're just going to talk about the main card. There is one prelim fight, but we can briefly go over that. But let's go over the main card. Okay.
So the first one, Adesanya versus Vettori.
Okay.
How do you see this fight going? Look at the stats here.
Let's look at stats. So for our audio listeners, we've got stats up and things like that. So we're looking at that on the screen as well. If you're ever interested in looking at our YouTube channel. But okay. Stats. Yeah, like you see, look 6'4", 6'4". I mean, the reach is the big thing, man. Like look at the reach. Like
6-inch difference.
Even the leg reach, it's a good thing the UFC added leg reach. Actually, it's a good addition. It does
3.5-inch difference. So Adesanya has the advantage in both arm and leg reach.
Yeah, but the first fight, I think a lot of people had it for Adesanya. I know it was a split, but a lot of people had it 2-1 for Adesanya in their first fight. But
I had it as Adesanya winning.
Yeah, I had Adesanya winning as well the first 2 rounds. I think Vettori got him down in the last round. But what do you think? Do you think Vettori is going to do well, or do you think they just, because apparently someone else was supposed to fight him? Was it Whittaker? Yeah, Whittaker was supposed to fight.
Yeah,
he didn't accept the fight, so they gave it to Vettori. So do you feel like Vettori is a real number 1 contender, or do you feel like, you know what, they probably just put him in as a
they put him in as a thingy replacement, because Whittaker basically he just fought and he's injured anyway, so he needed a time off. He could have fight straight away. Like, it was only 2 months.
Yeah,
from his last fight. So
he looked wicked against Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah, but he did get hit, so he needed to recover. And you can't train within 2 months from your fight to the next fight, and against a champion as well, like Adesanya. You need more time than that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Vettori beat Holland, but Holland lost before that though as well. So I don't know how that can get you a title fight. Like
There's nobody else in it. That's the thing. There's nobody.
That's what it is. So, I mean, how do you see that fight going? Like when you think about it in your head, how do you see the fight starting? How do you see like?
The main difference is the first one was 3 rounds, the fight, and this is a 5-round fight now.
Yeah.
So it's a war of attrition, isn't it? So it depends on Vettori if he can take him down in the middle of the cage, and then keep him on the floor like Blachowicz did. He did a clever thing, like, because we know Adesanya takedown defense is good, but that's when it's basically on the cage.
Yeah,
You get it? So he's really good takedown defense there, but in the middle of the cage where Blachowicz took him down and he kept him down. So Vettori might be thinking the same thing. Let me take him down in the middle of the cage, and he said that on the interview as well. So,
I mean,
with him and Adesanya,
he's right if he gets him down. I mean, Blachowicz showed that, but Blachowicz also is a lot bigger than Vettori, man.
Like, that's the thing. That's what I was thinking. Like, Adesanya against Vettori, the strength, there's no difference. Like Blachowicz is way stronger than Adesanya. That's why he took it.
Blachowicz's thighs were bigger than Adesanya's arms and legs joined together.
Yeah,
like that's the size difference, like thickness and everything. Like it was crazy. Like when you
big disparity.
Yeah, like I don't think with Vettori we're gonna see that. So I think Adesanya could get up. Like he's not just gonna lay down like Kevin Holland. He's gonna try to get up, and his takedown got a lot
in
better.
simple terms, Adesanya's striking is better. His takedown defense is really good on the cage. In the middle, it'll be good as well against the middleweights, to be honest.
Yeah,
and Vettori, I always see slight edging grappling, but even then, I don't think he's gonna beat Adesanya. Personally.
Yeah, Vettori wins though. He's the first Italian MMA champion. I mean, big win for Italy. That would be
Nigeria versus Italy now.
Yeah, but it's Italy. They've had Alessio Sakara and they had a few. Talking about Italians, the one guy interviewed last year, Leonardo Damiani. He's going to be fighting on the Contender Series in August. So can't wait for that, man. Another big thing for Italy is he's a very good fighter. So let's get back to the fights.
So
who
do you think will win? What's your final pick for this fight?
I don't know, final pick.
For me, it's easy. It's Adesanya going to beat him.
Yeah, I think Adesanya's going to beat him. Either he's going to finish him in the later rounds, or
decision.
But I actually, you know what? I think he actually might finish him. Like,
he was pissed.
Adesanya's gone.
He actually wants to beat the crap out of him.
Adesanya's gone way better as well.
Yeah.
It's just their first fight.
If you watch the interview, you could tell Adesanya is just pissed. He wants to show him off, basically.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna take that energy and bring him to the cage.
Take that chakra. Take that chakra, yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna come with the Rasengan? Nah, but I think later rounds he finishes him, maybe 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Either.
Don't get me wrong. It'll be fun if Vettori wins. It'll open up the division even more. But I think Adesanya is too slick, man.
All right, let's go to the next fight. It's a big title fight as well. Davison Figueiredo.
First fight, man. Bro,
the first fight was mad.
What's crazy? The flyweight division is so entertaining now with Figueiredo as champion. It's crazy because you know why? Figueiredo is one of the few guys in flyweight that's got crazy knockout power. He just sleeps people. So, I mean, let's look at their stats. So 5'5" for the champ, 5'7" for Moreno.
Not too much difference.
Not too much difference, to be fair. The leg reach is the same, and the reach.
Only Moreno's got the slight arm reach.
Yeah, which is not that much though.
Yeah.
They're both super fast. Obviously,
what's the scary thing though? If this is true, after the fight, Davison Figueiredo actually said that he had weight cutting issues in it or something. He was ill. He was ill actually before the fight. So if he was ill before the fight and he took that fight and it was that close.
Yeah.
Imagine when he's not ill.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same like with Jones in it. Apparently he was partying before the first Christmas fight and still somehow won. So if that's the
But
case,
Brandon Moreno took some baboons. In
yeah.
that fight.
I don't
You could
know.
tell
You
the
know, for me,
pride.
I'm gonna have to go with Figueiredo, man. I think the
Yeah.
power, he's got the power advantage in it, and everything else is quite even in a way, in some aspects in it, like in some parts. I'll say Figueiredo's more explosive naturally, but
Yeah.
like they went to war. I think that his power is gonna make the difference, and if
Yeah,
you
the power,
and
that's
his
where it
health,
does make the difference.
and his
You
health
see
is
in the first fight,
Yeah.
it made a difference.
Yeah.
He got smashed Moreno, but obviously he did come back in a couple of rounds. But when he got hit, you could see it.
he felt in it. He had more pop, and that's gonna make the difference. I think. I think Figueiredo wins decision. What do you
I think still be a close fight, but I actually think
it's gonna be unanimous.
Figueiredo might actually TKO in the later round.
Later on?
Yeah, fourth
I
or
think he's
fifth.
gonna win though.
It was a close fight, but apparently he was ill. So if I'm going on that, and he's actually good fit, fine, then he's gonna smash him.
Yeah, I think Figueiredo, man, takes it. I think Figueiredo takes it. Big fight for flyweight. Do you think Triple C is gonna come back? Apparently, Triple C wants to fight Volkanovski.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I think he's a troll, man. He's a big troll.
Yeah. Triple C's story is crazy though, Before we go into the next fight, Triple C, Henry Cejudo, he didn't have a mattress until he was 17 years old. He never slept on a mattress.
Oh my god, that's mad.
Like he was that poor in that family. Like he never slept on a mattress until he got to the Olympic training center. He didn't know what mattress I had.
Yeah, I heard about that. He's like proper loads of brothers and sisters, so he couldn't afford to.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy, man. Like when you get past the troll and the Triple C, you see the you see the adversity came through. But yeah, let's get on now. This is my main event. Like for me, this is the main event of the card.
It's our boy Leon Edwards.
Edwards from Birmingham. I mean, we're both from Birmingham.
But he's from Jamaica.
Jamaica. Yeah, he's born Jamaica, but he's representing Birmingham as well. Leon Edwards.
You know what? This is actually, the reach is actually a bit weird, isn't it? You look at that.
Yeah.
So his leg reach is he got advantage of 5 inches on his leg reach, but he's got a disadvantage in his arm reach, 2 inches.
Yeah. So
for the audio listeners, that's what I was just trying to explain it.
Yeah.
Height is the same, and
height is about the countries are different. Nate Diaz is 6'1". I mean, let's just. If I'm going to be honest, I think Leon. This is probably the best fight for Leon to get title shot under. First of all, it's easier than all the other matchups. Like, if we're going to be honest, right?
It is. I think so.
Matchups. They are harder matchups, and if he beats the living crap out of him, he becomes a star in a way. Because Nate Diaz is a big name now.
Yeah, and is it gonna be 3-rounder or 5-rounder?
5-rounder. They made it specifically 5-round.
They have to, innit? Because they can't.
That is crazy. I think Nate Diaz did that on purpose because it gives him an advantage. 5 rounds, like he wants to, because obviously he's got good cardio and things like that. But I still think Leon's gonna.
I don't see how he gives an advantage because Leon Edwards' cardio is no joke as well. So I don't know. In that sense, you don't give no advantage, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think that's what Nate's mentality was. Okay, you know what? Let's do 5 rounds, 3 rounds. He might get the better of me, but in the late rounds, I'm gonna get him. I think that's what he's looking at. But the fight that I wanted was Leon versus Masvidal, but obviously Masvidal got KO'd, and no one's gonna really care about that now.
What do you think Leon's game plan is to stand up with him?
Yeah, I think
stand up. I think he stand up better.
Why are you gonna give him a chance and grapple with him? Not saying he's grappling. His grappling is really good. Trains in Team Renegade under Chupa. So he's got very, for people that don't know, choose Braulio's first black belt, Braulio Steamer's first ever black belt. So he's got very good jiu-jitsu training. So it's not about the jiu-jitsu. I think it's just like you're way better in striking, like overall, and like you got more power, you got more speed. I mean,
nasty elbows.
Yeah, I interviewed when I interviewed Sam Patterson. He went down to Birmingham to train. And he won his fight in Brave, by the way, 51. So he just won his fight. Be a tough guy. He goes that Leon is just like a super athlete. Like, I'm gonna put that clip up, but he goes, Leon's a super athlete. Like, that guy is something else. Like, you know, when you train with him, he's so fast and he's like proper technical, everything. So yeah, he goes Leon's and it's gonna, you know, beat the living crap out of him basically. What do you think? How do you see the fight going?
Nate Diaz is an old veteran, man. But
Yeah.
you know, we love watching his fights, but he's not on the caliber of Leon Edwards. So I don't know why he chose to fight him. But remember, he's fighting out of his so-called you know, weight division. He's a 155 fighting at 170.
You know, it'd be sick. You know, if they did the entrance music. Obviously, Nate Diaz is Stockton 209, right? And then we got Leon Birmingham 0121, right? Also 23. Let's just 23 in it. That's just whoever's from Birmingham will know what I'm saying. But Leon should come out with someone like JK or Stardom or some Birmingham rapper, and if he's gonna come out, he should come out with like a Birmingham. That'd be pretty cool. It's a big fight as well. It might as well. Do something.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that happened. But I'm just saying that he should come out with a Birmingham rapper, or it'd be sick if he did, like someone from Birmingham. But I don't think, obviously, with COVID now, I don't think that's going to be possible. But that would have been cool if they did. He might do that with a title fight. You never know. But what do you think? How do you see the fight going?
I see the fight going. It will go. You know what? If Nate Diaz's game, it will definitely go the distance. You know? So I'll see you going decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on Nate Diaz though. If he's game enough to like survive, and unless his doctor stoppage, he gets caught up with him because he has scar tissue.
That's what I was going to say. It might be a doctor stoppage. Leon's got nasty elbows. And
that's the only reason. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. About fourth round now. Fifth.
I think fourth round, you know, doctor stoppage.
Yeah. Doctor stoppage or TKO, whichever one it is, but he's getting stopped.
Yeah.
Because his scar tissue on his face, he just gets cut up too easy.
Yeah.
All right. And
well, you got. I think Leon.
Leon Edwards so much. He has to win.
Leon, I think Leon. I think Leon fourth round finish.
Same here, fourth round. Demian Maia versus Belal Muhammad.
Okay, Demian Maia, Belal Muhammad.
Hopefully, you know, Belal Muhammad's eyes. You know, he's recuperated from
after the eye poking from. After the eye poking from John Jones, sorry, I mean Leon Edwards. But it obviously.
Did they give him this matchup as a thingy, Belal Muhammad? Do you think this is an easy matchup for him?
No, I think it's. Do you think it's an easy matchup? I think it's.
Damian Maia's old now, man.
He's old, but he's a backpack man. He'll just grab onto your leg and it doesn't. I think it's
grab your ankle until he gets onto your back.
You know, I think it's an annoying matchup. I think Belal Muhammad's going to win by decision. I think he's going to pepper shots on him. Avoid the takedowns, run away, and then just keep on peppering shots and just catching him.
Like Damian, man, you know, like a kid when a kid holds your leg and your ankles and you're just dragging them along, they don't let go.
I mean, I don't see Damian getting him down on the ground. I think it's gonna be a tough, hard time he's gonna have.
Yeah,
he can't do it.
Because Belal Muhammad's grappling is good, so
he can't do it. As long as Belal avoids the ground. It's gonna be alright. He's gonna win by decision. I think he doesn't. I don't know if he finishes him. You
never know, man. Damian Maia outboxed Ben Askren, so you know the stand-ups there.
Oh yeah, Palestine. I mean, Belal Muhammad represents Palestine, so you know, love and respect to our Palestinian people. So hopefully, Belal.
But like I said before, I think he went over your head. Damian Maia outboxed Ben Askren. So this is a 6 stand-up.
I think Damian Maia was the worst ever matchup for Ben Askren. Like just everything about Ben Askren game. Yeah, Damian Maia.
That match was too funny, man. I was getting outboxed by Damian Maia. That's something.
What's the chances Belal Muhammad submits Damian Maia?
Oh no, I don't think that's.
I mean, we saw Jack Ray get submitted, so it's possible.
Yeah, but Damian Maia's different level, man. Damian Maia's different level.
Damian Maia won't thing. Yeah, so I got Belal by decision. What do you have?
You know what? Should I play devil advocate? I think Damian might be by decision.
Yeah.
3 rounds, you know, so it's not as easy as you think. It's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
If Damian Maia finds a way to, you know, get on his back, he's in danger.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think.
But truthfully, I think Belal Muhammad will beat him. But it's going to be a decision, though. There's no way he's going to TKO him or anything.
Yeah, I think Bilal Muhammad wins by decision. So let's go on to the first fight of the main card.
From Scotland.
Yeah. So we've
Says
got
United Kingdom. But, yeah.
So we've got Jamahal Hill versus Paul Craig. So both.
Do you remember Jamahal Hill? What he did to OSP? That was him, man. Oh my God, he messed him
remember,
up.
you know.
He messed him up. OSP, he messed up OSP. I remember that fight. We were thinking like this guy, long, skinny guy like Jamahal Hill, innit?
Yeah.
He messed him up. I can't remember what round it was. Second or third round. I think he TKO'd him, you know.
Yeah. So
can you click on the fighter stats? Let me just say.
Yeah, I think you can. So Sweet Dreams, his name is. Yeah, Jamahal Hill. Yeah. He's number 15.
Yeah, because he's I don't know. Where is it? It doesn't show his. Oh yeah.
Wow.
OSP. Yeah, TKO'd him. Yeah, I remember he TKO'd him.
Man. That's you know.
That is mad.
That's crazy though. Round 2, he finished him.
Go back. Yeah. So now look at it. Now what do you think?
I don't know. You know, Paul Craig's a crazy guy. He submitted Ankalaev.
Yeah.
Last second of it. But I don't know. You know, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
He beat Shogun.
He beat Hua.
Antigula. Go down. He beat Ankalaev as well. You know Ankalaev, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, not that thing. Yeah.
He beat Ankalaev. Ankalaev is a tough fighter.
You know what though? He's right. You know, I think. So what do you think he's actually going to beat Jamahal Hill?
I don't know. You know, because obviously Shogun's a lot older. It's not the same Shogun, is it?
No way. You can say the same for OSP. He's not the same OSP, but he's younger than Shogun though. So
yeah, go down.
Tougher fight.
The leg reach is similar though, but he got 3-inch reach advantage with the height. I think Jamahal Hill takes it.
The arm reach, you mean?
Yeah, arm reach. Sorry, I think Jamahal Hill takes it. You know, I think he catches him.
If it's a 3-rounder, you know, jiu-jitsu, you find it's hard to, you know, sub someone in 3, especially a 3-round fight. It makes it harder, man.
Yeah, I think
Jamahal, or maybe in the first round if he jumps on his back or something.
Yeah, I think Jamahal Hill takes it, man. I don't.
Do you think by a TKO or a decision?
I think if he is gonna do it, I think he's gonna TKO him second round.
I think it's gonna be a tough fight. You know, I think Paul Craig's not gonna win, but you never know, man. I'll go with Jamahal Hill. You know, the young fighter.
Yeah, I was thinking Jamahal Hill as well. So yeah, Jamahal Hill.
I say third round TKO.
Yeah, I think we need to keep score on our picks for the cards.
We'll do that later now. I'm too tired for
that. Yeah. So all right. So yeah, that's our picks for UFC 263. I mean,
main card, yeah.
It's pretty. I say pretty safe picks. We haven't really picked any underdogs. I don't believe, anyways. But I think that's how they're gonna go. Like, I think if we're just gonna be logical.
You want to talk about, you know, during going to PFL or?
Yeah, let's go to PFL. PFL 4. I mean, I did media yesterday for it. I got only one question though with Bubba Jenkins. I had to do something, so I couldn't really stay on for longer. But I'm kind of gutted. I missed questions with Lance Palmer and Anthony Pettis and a few other guys. But
I wanna ask you something before you think. You know, these media.
Yeah.
How long do they last, man? Do they last like a couple hours?
Yeah. So like, it lasted about 2-3 hours, man. So I was like,
"Oh, that's too long."
Lucky Bubba Jenkins came, and then I just asked him, like, you know what? You know, Bubba Jenkins, he's proper funny, man. Like, I go to him and like, are you gonna use the same game plan that he did against? Because he beat Lance Palmer, right? Bubba Jenkins.
Yeah.
And Lance was like, you know, the last 2 seasons of PFL, Lance was the champion. So every season, Lance has won. He's been champion, PFL champion. So he's won $1 million each season. So yeah. So basically, when's is it June the 10th?
Yeah, Thursday. Usually Thursday night for UK.
June 10th. Yeah, so basically, Bubba Jenkins beat Lance Palmer in their first bout in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you do is you have 2 fights playoffs, and then you have point systems. So like if you win, you get 3 points. If you lose, you get 0 points. If you draw, you get 1 point. I think that's how it works. But if you win in the first round, you get KO. Just say I KO you in the first round, I get 6 points. And then second round 5 points, and then third round 4 points. So
you know what? That makes it interesting compared to obviously like
typical
the UFC model. Yeah, the tournament thing. It makes it more exciting.
Yeah. So before PFL, the last 2 seasons they did 2 fights in one night, but they stopped that now.
Yeah.
So basically, you win, you get into the semis, you win that, and then you get into the finals. So right now they're still in playoffs. So this is their second fight. So Pettis is fighting Alex Martinez, right? Alex Martinez is a young guy. He's 8-0. He represents Paraguay.
Check this.
Yeah, he won his last fight. He fought a tough guy, a guy from Tajikistan. I think he won by split decision, but it was a tough guy. So Pettis is 0-1. So Pettis actually lost his first fight. He lost to Clay Collard, who's a top-ranked boxer. And you know what the crazy thing is? I think everyone had Pettis like as a favorite, like of the whole season, and like people.
He's the favorite on this fight.
Yeah, but he's still the favorite. He's still the favorite, right? Heavy favorite. But yeah, Pettis has to get a finish to make the semis. He has to finish the fight.
Yeah.
Because of the fight, he's not gonna make it.
Yeah, that.
It's fun, isn't it? It's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it. So yeah, so if Pettis doesn't win, he's out. Basically, he's out of the $1 million.
It's funny, isn't it, that you see like fighters from UFC go to different organizations and they lose in that. Yeah, so it just shows that UFC doesn't have all the best fighters in the world.
No, they don't. I mean, look at Chandler. Like he's done well already.
Yeah,
like, he's been in Bellator for how many years? So, Pettis Martinez. I don't know. This fight's gonna be tough, man. For
me, I'll be honest. I don't know too much about Alexander Martinez. So
yeah,
I know enough about Pettis. So he's
I think Pettis is gonna come with a vengeance, and he's gonna win. But he's gonna have to finish if he wants to get through. I don't know how he's gonna win, but I think Pettis will pull it off this fight.
Just from looking at the points, and because Pettis got 0 points, it gives advantage to Martinez. He doesn't have to finish.
Yeah. He just gotta win by decision.
Yeah, so Pettis basically has a higher risk of getting knocked out again, or
because there's eight fighters in each division. Only 4 fighters can go through. It all depends on points and how they won.
So basically, in this sense, it does give an advantage to the people who won earlier. So
yeah,
but it makes it more exciting that way now. So Pettis has to go for it. To be honest, like I don't get time to watch all these PFL and Bellator because of I work nights, but we need to find a way to watch PFL.
I won't be able to watch this one live. I'm gonna have to download it as well. Yeah. I mean, watch it later. But
stream it.
Legally. Yeah, but I can't really watch it. I got work, so because this is coming on Thursday, right?
Yeah, who do you think will win?
Yeah, I think Pettis is gonna win this one. Let's move on to the next. Let's just skim through, because
skim through then. Oops.
Just skim through the card.
So who else is playing on the card?
So you got Claressa Shields fighting Brittany Elkin. So for people that don't know who Claressa Shields is, she is a 2-time Olympic boxing gold medalist. She's a female world champion. I think she's a female number 1 pound-for-pound boxer. So yeah, that's the stats fight for. So she's fighting. They're fighting a lightweight, 155 pounds. So in PFL they have 155 pounds. Kayla Harrison was the last champion. She's a 2-time Olympic judoka, gold medalist, American, the only American to do it. They're both the only Americans, I think, to win 2 times.
Have you seen the Claressa Shields training video for MMA?
Yeah, she looks pretty good, man. Yeah. I'll put it up in it on the screen, but she looks pretty good, man. Like she looks like she's
especially for a newcomer, like
for a newcomer, she's super athlete, and she's only 25, so she's young. She's not like she's coming in super late. into the sport. And she's a specialist, right, in boxing. But this Brittany Elkin woman, I don't know why they put her against thing. I know it says she's 3-6, but Brittany Elkin is actually a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, that's why they put it there. Is top her.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand why they did that. That's like one of the worst things you could do.
Well, unless Claressa Shields' takedown defense is so shit that she gets taken down by a jiu-jitsu person. Yeah.
But
I don't think
they know it. Can't say that.
Yeah, but remember at the end of the day,
Brittany Elkins gets her down. If Brittany Elkins gets her down, she's gonna get tapped.
No, but at the end of the day, it starts out standing in.
Yeah, I know, but all Brittany Elkins has to do is duck under the punch, and she's screwed. Basically, she's lost the fight.
Demian Maia backpack, just grab the ankle and triple.
Like people say, you everyone's got a puncher's chance. Not everyone has a grappler's chance. There's no such thing as a grappler's chance. If someone's better than you, man, they're better than you, man. You're not gonna, you can't throw a swing and knock them out. Like,
well, the odds. She's minus 290 though.
I'm surprised by that. I'm actually surprised because we know from time to time that all she has to do is a low single, get her down, and she's gonna get her basically. Because she's essentially a white belt and she's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. If she can get the takedown, all her camp, all she needs to do is block punches and go for a takedown. Basically, all her camp. She should just do a Habib training camp or Damian Maia training camp. That's what she should be doing. She shouldn't be looking at the striking. Obviously, so if she gets it down, I don't think like Claressa. Sorry. Basically, we got interrupted at it. So fuck it. Have to edited it. So but I can't stop laughing now. Yeah, so fucking, Oh, sorry for my language. But yeah, so we got so now I'm tired.
Get taken down and she's gonna lose. that's the outcome of the fight, bro.
So
ankle pick. You're gonna get ankle picked by a jiu-jitsu person.
Ankle pick. Or you can see Brittany Elkins, Edmund Taverdian, head movement. Head movement. You can hear the background to Brittany Elkins going, head movement. Claressa Shields is like,
head up like this.
I think one journalist done it. Not journalist, the guy does content. You could say he's a journalist. His name's MMA Breeze, isn't it? He asked her Claressa Shields in it. So if you lose, are you still going to carry on MMA? Claressa Shields looked at him and goes, I'm gonna lose. Yeah, like, no, I'm not gonna lose it. I was like, freaking bro. Like, man, she's not looking to lose, man. She's looking to knock people out. But I think the super fight between... but I think a super fight between Claressa Shields and Kayla Harrison is the fight I want to see, man.
I think Kayla Harrison might just take it down.
Yeah, but you never know, innit?
You never know. Punch stance.
No, in 2-3 years, you never know.
Well, if I was Kayla Harrison, I would fight her next year, bro. Straight away. Straight
away. Do Mayweather one. Canelo's young, innit? Just beat him up then. Canelo's young, just beat him up. When he's 21 years old, innit? Just beat him up, man.
I know.
But
that's a robbery. That's a robbery, bro. Yeah. Mayweather robbed everybody there.
Yeah, but anyways, let's move on to some other.
Pacquiao with one shoulder as well.
Let's move on to the other fight. Gunny. Let's go down. Yes.
Oh shit! 1 minute.
Why do you keep on? Yeah. Sorry about this.
It keeps on going back.
Sorry about this. Our producer is awful. Yeah. Basically, every so Bubba Jenkins versus Bobby Moffett. Yeah. So Bubba Jenkins 15-4, 13-5. Bubba Jenkins was actually a former Brave champion, so he was actually the Brave the belt. Yeah, man. What can I say? Bubba Jenkins, big heavy favorite. So he's a NCAA Division I national champion for Arizona State University. He actually won the national championship. And so Bubba Jenkins is actually like different level. Do you know what's crazy? He beat Lance Palmer like 4 times in wrestling, and then I beat him MMA here. Then I beat him MMA. And I think obviously, I think mentally as well, man, had to play the factor. Him losing to him, like imagine losing 4 times to someone in wrestling, your strong suit. But yeah,
was it Bubba Jenkins talking about an MMA roast?
Yeah. He used to be
against thingy. No, who was the annoying? Which fighter is getting on the? Was it thingy? What's his name? He was basically blazing someone. Remember old stories about him? Can't remember now. It was funny,
wrestling coach.
No. It was about I mean, is it MMA thingy fighter? I can't remember. It was funny.
I can't remember. A long time ago, like I've been following Bubba Jenkins since like 2013, so like 8 years ago. So he's done well.
Wasn't it Wanderlei?
Nah, man, that's somebody else, man.
Who did he have a scrap with? Bubba Jenkins? He had a scrap with someone.
No, yeah, I'm scrap with anyone, man. You're the best.
Oh, crazy horse!
You're the crazy horse. Sounds very.
You now remember? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong fight, man. Crazy horse.
You're the crazy horse. Wanderlei they had a beef in Pride.
That's too funny. Carry on now.
His name's felony now, He don't like him.
Yeah. That's fucking illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob Jenkins is obviously favorite. He's most likely gonna win. So let's now buy Moffett's like really expensive for UFC. Obviously, as we know from PFL.
Look at the odds though. Odds are now.
Bobby Jenkins
he's got the advantage because obviously he got 3 points, so he doesn't have to fight as hard. But he still might knock him out anyway. So.
Yeah, so I asked Bubba Jenkins the question and I got to him, are you going to use the same game plan that he did against Lance Palmer? Because he kind of bullied Lance Palmer, went forward, did his striking, got him down, took him down a few times, and like won the fight like that by decision. He goes to me, nah, man. He goes, I'm going to finish this guy like first round. No, he didn't say first round. I asked him, are you going to do first round finish? And he was like, whatever you say. He goes, I don't want to say anything because you're going to call me a liar if I don't do that. So he was like... But he was like proper, like he was saying like this guy is nothing like Lance Palmer. Lance Palmer like the hardest guy basically in the tournament, and I've beaten him. So I'm gonna mop the floor with this guy. So I'm thinking Bubba Jenkins maybe in the first or second round he's gonna finish him. Yeah. So
we'll see. Anybody else?
Let's just skim through the card. Let's just skim through it. Just so.
Yeah, but when I keep on going back, he doesn't think on it. Let me. Okay.
Yeah, like that. So let's just skip through the card because. Obviously, just give people.
Loughnane and
he's from England. He had a sensational knockout against Shaman Moraes in his last PFL outing. He's
the one that was going to Dana. He wanted to get into UFC.
I don't know. I can't remember, but I think
it's him.
I felt like he was on Tough. I felt like he was on Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Tough or thingy contender series.
Yeah, maybe, but I can't remember right now off the top of my head.
I remember his name.
But yeah, Tyler Diamond used to train with Team Alpha Male. He was on Ultimate Fighter, I believe. Yeah. But yeah.
Quick look at his stats. 6 points to Brandon Loughnane from UK.
He's number 1 seed right now. He's the highest on the scoreboard.
So personally, from the looks of just the points and the reach and everything, I think he's gonna win. I don't know how. I don't know.
Tyler Diamond's actually a wrestler, I think. But I think I'm gonna go with the Brit, Brendan Loughnane. I think he's gonna win.
Biased. I'm going with Brendan Loughnane.
I think second or third round, but yeah.
Brendan Schwab.
Brendan Schwab. Brendan Schwab.
All right, yeah. Let's go. Next fighter. This is annoying. I need to get my.
Clay Collard versus Lutterback. Yeah.
All right,
Clay Collard. I think Clay Collard wins that for people. He beat Pettis in his last fight. I've seen him beating Lutterback.
That's it.
Not Nickelback, Lutterback.
But I ain't got time for this, but I got work, like a normal person.
Nathan Schultz was a former champion. I think Nathan Schultz is gonna win that. And then go down one more. Or then Lance Palmer. I think Lance Palmer beats him. Yeah.
Okay, I have to view the stats. I can't go skip through him. He's the champion.
Yeah.
He lost his thingy. first fight. So he's fucked.
I think Jesse's
minus 1,000, so he's won.
Yeah, I think
He's won, man. I'm just looking at the odds now. Just by looking at the odds.
Minus 1,000 odds.
Just by looking at the odds, he's won the fight.
Yeah, we never know. But I'm just gonna say realistically, Lance Palmer. If I'm gonna be honest. All right, let's.
1,000. Shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, good card. PFL Thursday, June the 10th. I think watch on ESPN Plus in America. In the UK, I'm not sure how you can watch it, but we'll find out. You find out. Okay, we're gonna move on now to Bellator 260 on Friday. So Thursday we got PFL, Friday we got Bellator, and Saturday we got UFC 260. What a weekend, man!
See, remember Bellator? You can watch on the BBC.
BBC iPlayer. Let's check. Okay, let's start off with the main event. Douglas Lima versus Yaroslav Amosov. So Yaroslav Amosov's 25-0. He beat Neiman Gracie. He's been like loads of fighters, man. As you can see, he's never lost a fight, so he's beaten loads of fighters. But
I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to break this down. All the card, okay?
Oh god, let's make the whole card in 5 minutes. So yeah, Douglas Lima, I think I don't know.
He's won, man. He's won.
Amosov's really good.
That's my breakdown. He's won.
I think Lima.
Douglas Lima is a world class thing, man. Yeah, Amosov. He's undefeated in that, but he's no Khabib. So
no, he is. He took down Ed Ruth. Ed Ruth was a national champion wrestler.
Yeah. Still not Khabib until he finishes.
I'm gonna go with Amosov. I think Amosov gets him down, does his sambo and his wrestling. I think controls the fight. I think he wins decision. I'm gonna go for the crazy.
I'm gonna go with Douglas Lima. I know shit all about Amosov. Where's the thingy odds on this, man? I can't even see the odds.
How does
if I knew the odds, I would know who's gonna win.
How do you see him winning?
Douglas Lima, just from watching his fights, I see him winning by not getting taken down and just beat him on the stand-up, and simple as that with his kicks.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. Paul Daly.
Makes him more susceptible.
Paul Daly versus Jason Jackson. Jason Jackson's very good, but Paul Daly, Semtex, dynamite. Yeah. I think I'm going for Paul Daly. Knockout in the second. Knockout in the third round. Second round. Left hook.
Yeah. Those hands, man. The dynamite. So I'm going with Paul Daly because I'm British as well. So
yeah, he's from Nottingham, so he's not too far. But yeah, pick Paul Daly. All right.
And then Aaron Pico, Aiden Lee, man.
Aiden Lee.
I'm going to go with Aiden Lee because I'm biased.
Yeah, Aiden Lee is from Birmingham. Trains at Team Renegade. I mean, you got to go with the Birmingham fighter. But if Aiden Lee knocks him out, it's a big win for Aiden Lee because it'll get him headlines, man. That would finishing Aaron Pico. I mean, it's actually a very winnable fight for him as well because we've seen Aaron Pico strike and Aiden Lee's got very good striking. So
and we've seen Aaron Pico actually get knocked out. So
yeah, only is the wrestling in it, but I think Aiden Lee should be able to neutralize it with jiu-jitsu. So hopefully, Aiden Lee.
Plus, to be honest, Aaron Pico, from how you seen him get knocked out mentally, he has to grow more. So yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Aiden Lee from Birmingham. I think
he is a biased pick, so
I think we'll end it there with the picks for Belal. So
because I got work, man. Like no.
Yeah, let's do MMA news. So let's talk about that first article that we were talking about with MMA news. So before we go on to MMA news, so Thursday we got PFL, Friday you got Bellator 260, and Saturday UFC 263. So let's get on to the thing. Okay. So for our audio listeners, we're looking at a news article from BBC Sport about a fighter called Faisal Malik. Where me and my brother are both from like Kashmir, Pakistan. So we just wanted to do this article to show people. So Faisal Malik, he's upcoming MMA fighter. I've actually done an interview with him, which I'm going to release probably next week. So he wants to take the UFC to Pakistan. Says he wants to be the first British Asian MMA history.
MMA fighter.
Yeah, to enter. So he's signed
the Cage Warriors.
Yeah, he just signed the Cage Warriors. He's 5-0. I mean, he wants to headline a UFC title fight in Lahore. That would be mad. Would you go if there was a UFC in Pakistan?
Yeah,
I think I'd go.
Man. Book an £800 ticket to watch fucking UFC in Pakistan.
Nah, I think I'd go. I'd have to go. It's iconic. Like I'll just have to go.
Yeah.
But he said to me that he thinks the UFC is going to be a Pakistani fighter will be in the UFC in 2 years, 3 years. Do you think that's too ambitious?
You know what? To be honest, I think that is a bit ambitious.
I mean, the only two runners I have are him, is Faisal Malik and Shoaib Yusuf at the moment.
I'll be frank. In it. Yeah, that's why. Why don't you see a lot of Pakistanis in football as well? It's because these are not for American soccer. It's because a lot of Pakistanis, they don't go into sports to go become a doctor, a lawyer, accountant, businessman. Sports is not the first thingy for our,
owners, taxi drivers,
our brethren in it. Pakistani people. So, and it's because the elder generation as well. They think sports as like, I wouldn't say waste of time, but like waste of time. So they don't see it as a career, like a money, but it's changing. But it's gonna take time, man. I don't see enough Pakistani fighters gonna, there's not enough yet. Not like how you got Brazilian people, like it's football and MMA. They all of it, like cricket's the main, for Pakistani people.
So
but if the money's big though, they'll go into thingy MMA as well. So slowly getting there.
Yeah, he's from Luton, so Luton, a lot of Asians there. I mean, he's got a bright future, man. I mean, 2-3 years though, I think he could do it. If he picks the right fights in Cage Wars and wins the belt, I think honestly he can do it. Him and Shoaib Yusuf are the best shot right now. If he's saying 2-3 years, I'd give them two. Them two got the best ability.
It says he trained in boxing until he was 15 and started to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 16 years old.
Yeah. Plus, the UK training, man, is just high level, like very elite. So I think he's going to do really well. He goes.
Apparently on here, it says his grandfather was a combat sports.
Yeah, kind of wrestled, didn't it? He must have done, Palwani wrestling. He must have done. So yeah.
But it could happen for him.
Yeah.
So we'll see in it. But personally, right now, it won't be a lot. Maybe there may be one fighter, but it won't be a lot, man. It takes time, man. UFC is a hard place to get into, though.
Yeah.
Whoa. You got to be
110 kg,
Yeah.
Yeah, look good, Dan. I didn't know that. He was 110 kg. He now fights a bantamweight.
Yeah, wow, that's mad. I'll get there one day.
What me? He opened a gym as well. He's got a gym, Legends MMA, if you're in Luton,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah.
I think we should go there, man, one day.
No, we got stuff in the plans. We've got a camera and set up, so I think definitely we'll start going. Once.
All right, shall we go to other news? Because I'm running out of time.
So like I said, Overeem, Glory. Ariawani left ESPN.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it yet, but I watched the podcast.
What the hell is that? Former top 12 contestant Dane Sayers confirmed dead after body is pulled from the Red River in Fargo. What the heck?
Yeah.
You recognize him?
All right.
Top 12. We definitely watched top 12, didn't we?
I can't remember, man. Because there's too many in it. That is mad. Oh, the hell! I hate, man.
Oh crap!
How do I get out this?
Accept.
Yeah.
So people that don't know what we're reading about a top fighter, a guy who fought Ultimate Fighter 12. He was found dead in a river in Fargo.
Season 12 of the Fargo went 1-1 and 2-12 UFC legends. George St. Pierre won.
Oh, he was on that season. George St. Pierre and Josh Koscheck.
Yeah.
So that means we did watch him then? Oh, he fought in LFA? Wow.
Yeah, that is mad.
Oh, he's native. He had native roots.
Sad to hear, man. How did he get into a butt? Wow.
Wow.
Did he get murdered?
Yeah, I'm guessing, and he must have. Something must have happened, man, behind it. I mean,
for
people that don't know, we're looking at. Oh yeah, did you hear about Ultimate Fighter coming back? There's the first episode came out. But Alex,
Yeah, I was gonna say basically we need to watch that and do a thingy for that.
review.
Yeah, like a thing, a weekly thing for that.
Yeah. I've watched some of the first episode. Let me finish it off and then we can start doing it. You watch it as well, innit? But
Yeah.
we're gonna start watching.
Watch your Fight Pass.
Yeah. So top 29. For people that don't know, Alex Volkanovski and Brian Ortega. So after they'll fight for the belt. Me and Ultimate Fighters kind of not died out, but Dana White goes basically, I have to do that because if it wasn't for the Ultimate Fighter, I will have no UFC now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ultimate
So we
Fighter.
carry on with the news.
Yeah. So what other news do you have?
Covington says he signed a contract for a title shot with or without Usman. So that don't make sense.
Yeah.
'Cause you can't have a title shot without Usman. So he's a champion. So this is from MMAnews.com. Dana White has assured him of the next welterweight title shot and claims he's already signed the contract.
You think he's just
So
talking?
Colby Covington signed it already, apparently.
Or do you think he's just talking?
I don't know. Maybe just to put pressure on Usman to give him the next shot.
He calls him Marty Juiceman.
You know what made a bit of sense though.
Marty Juiceman. But
He did, you know what? He did get tired a bit, Usman in his fight.
you know what he calls him?
What?
He calls him is he the CEO of EPO or something?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
CEO, EPO, What the hell, man? He's claiming he got EPO and stuff like that, but I don't know.
As Nate Diaz says, they're all on the thingy, steroids.
All on it. Freaking hay fever kicking in, man. But I think
What other stories are there? You think he'll get it next?
I don't know, man.
Who's got it?
They keep on saying, but I don't know about that. What other news is there?
I'm just trying to. Mike Tyson will box again in September.
Anderson Silva's boxing, isn't it? Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win?
Why are all MMA fighters just like boxing?
Because boxing pays more. Simple as that. That is true. So we'll see what happens in it.
What? Dana White confirms meeting with Jones Advisor. Hints no change.
What changing what? Let me check.
With the contract, like nothing.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, we're looking at another article now with Dana White, basically for the
So
audio.
they want to get Jones and Ngannou, to fight in it, but basically no change in the fight. Then basically, they're not gonna get it.
That's not gonna, You think that Richard Schaefer would? Oh, okay. He's saying Jones doesn't want to fight until next year because he was trying to stack up and he's trying to put the size on.
Yeah.
Jones is trying to put the size on, so I think that's where he's going with it.
Yeah, so it's basically Derek Lewis and Ngannou confirmed then by the looks of it.
Yeah, there's not,
Yeah, it takes a long time to put weight on anyway, especially muscle mass and thing. It could take years. Any other news? Yeah, the cryptic video is about thingy. Basically, he puts down his UFC gloves, and then he has the thingy GLORY Kickboxing gloves on the floor. I think he picks them up, something like that. So that showed that basically he's going back to kickboxing. We already covered the story anyway. So any other news?
I mean,
Mike Tyson September. We mentioned that already.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to.
This is basically all MMA and boxing.
Yeah, but basically we're just going through a little. Oh yeah, Ray Borg's gonna fight Jesse Arnett on June the 19th for the Warriors. Jesse Arnett, the one that came on our podcast.
Yeah, we interviewed.
Yeah, so Jesse Arnett's actually got a big opportunity now. He's gonna fight Ray Borg. Ray Borg left the UFC contract, and he just walked away. It wasn't that he got caught.
Money in it?
Did he get caught?
Money?
Oh, he got caught. Oh, he got caught.
He was released. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he withdrew from 2 fights.
But he did Yeah,
Was that because of his eye issue as well? Remember, he
I
got
think so. Yeah,
and one of his children, his daughter or something, she had a problem in the hospital. Remember,
yeah,
she had issues in
yeah.
it. Yeah. What happened to Dan Hardy, man? I still didn't think about that. He left UFC, innit? Or was he thinking he got?
Apparently, yeah, he had issues, but I don't.
What about this? The Michael Venom Page versus Logan Paul. Do you think that could happen? If Michael
I don't
Venom
know.
Page box.
They're saying Dan Hardy's selling got a concept to book again. Michael Venom Page.
Logan Paul to MMA. They get backed up by Michael Venom Page.
Yeah.
I don't think that can happen either.
All right. I think we're gonna end the podcast on there.
Yeah, I've got work. I'm literally late.
Yeah. So we're gonna end it there. So take care.
If you want to hear more about podcasts, especially I think we need to get big on the audio. But subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Like, comment on the videos because that will obviously put us up on the algorithm.
So check us out, people, and keep following. Take care. See you later.
Peace.
Peace.